I've never tried opioids, but I recently learned that the word endorphin is derived from the word morphine. Endorphins are responsible for what you may know as the runner's high. It's when someone feels really good after running, and I'm not sure I'm feeling it right now. Now, if it feels that good, I want to try it, but without doing the whole opioid part. So I was looking up ways to release more endorphins, and I actually learned about the facial feedback hypothesis, which states that the mere act of smiling can actually release more endorphins in your brain. And so when I learned this, I was wondering, can I actually use AI to force me to smile more? Okay, let's talk about how we're gonna do this. I thought the most entertaining way would be to set up cameras around my house that are running algorithms to detect if I'm smiling, and if I'm not, something bad is going to happen. I thought maybe I could tase myself, except I'm not Michael Reeves.
Oh my god.
And I thought, maybe it could play something really annoying. I don't think those would actually incentivize me to maintain a smile all day. And so my solution was that I asked my friends to send me the most ridiculous Amazon items they can find. I put them all into one wish list, and if these cameras see me not smiling, they're going to grab a random item off of that list, buy it with the quickest shipping possible, and then they're going to announce it over loudspeakers throughout my entire house.
Hi, I'm aware that ordering packages like this is pretty wasteful. So every time we order one, we're going to have a match where we take the price of the item we bought and donate that amount of money to the Clean Air Task Force, which is a pretty vetted and reputable organization. Okay, back to the video.
Step 1 is face detection. Let's do it.
Now, when it comes to detecting expressions, we actually have 68 facial landmarks. These have become the gold standard for what we use to detect expressions. In order to make sure that we are not faking it and we are genuinely smiling, we're going to detect a Duchenne smile, also known as a true smile. To put it simply, it's when someone smiles and the corners of their eyes wrinkle. I smile, it detects it, it knows I'm smiling. My freaking mustache keeps getting in the way. But for the most part, it's pretty accurate. And so we're gonna call it there and start setting this up around our home. To set this up, we actually just have 2 laptops and 1 Pi, which doesn't sound like it can cover my house. But I'm not gonna lie, I only spend time in 3 places, so yeah. Our first spot was exactly where you see me. It is my beloved couch in my living room where I watch TV, I game, I watch YouTube. Next up, we have my office. This is where I work, this is where I edit these videos, and this is where I game. And the third place is my shower. I'm just kidding, it's just my bedroom. This is where I scroll YouTube Shorts and TikTok. Next up, I needed a way to buy things programmatically from Amazon. Now, Amazon, they really don't like that. In fact, it's against their terms of service. So if you're watching this, Jeff Bezos, please don't ban me. To get past our defenses, we had to build a web scraper. Web scrapers are incredibly powerful tools that allow computers to use the internet just like a human would, except way faster. You might know them because people use them to buy Nintendo Switches before I can. And then they sell them for even more money. Thanks. My first thought was simple. Just have the scraper log in like a regular user on Amazon. Easy, right? Wrong! Amazon isn't about to let you just automate purchases without a fight. So my first hurdle right out the gate was the CAPTCHA. Now, these squiggly letter CAPTCHAs are a bit old school. You could just screenshot them, send them to ChatGPT and have it solve it for you. But I wasn't really interested in integrating another API. Luckily, I know a thing or two about security though, and I realized Amazon's defenses, especially around login and CAPTCHAs, are mostly designed to keep unknown users out of Amazon. So if I could find a way to pretend to be logged in, I could probably get past the CAPTCHA. But how do we do that? When you log into Amazon, you get back session cookies that are stored on your computer. These cookies essentially tell Amazon, hey, this guy's cool, he's Josh, I know him, he's super sweet, he's ripped, he's funny, and he's definitely not a robot. By peeking at my browser's network activity and grabbing those active session cookies from my own logged in session, I could effectively bypass most of Amazon's initial bot detection, including those pesky CAPTCHAs. With my session cookies in hand, the scraper would now navigate Amazon, add items to the cart, and proceed towards checkout without triggering alarms. We still hit a few snags, but eventually we were able to successfully order something. Oh, and we also built a separate scraper for donating to our charity. That, thankfully, was super easy compared to actually ordering from Amazon.
Now we have these cameras running throughout the house. We have our script that's going to buy the Amazon packages. Now I tried my best to avoid seeing what's going to be on the list so that I can be surprised when it happens. But one was so ridiculous that my friend needed me to see it. I cannot believe that this thing gets sold. Actually, as a matter of fact, it's out of stock. People must be rushing to buy these as quickly as they can. I cannot believe it. So sadly, that one can't even go on the list because it's out of stock.
Okay, I did think about it a little more, and I'm at least glad that they're training. I guess that's better than if they didn't.
But we added one more thing. In one of my previous videos, we made AI that roasts us. Jarvis was an absolute jerk. Well, we've brought Jarvis back, and this time he will still roast us, but he will also announce the purchase that we made.
Okay, I know people say this all the time is clickbait, but I could not believe the first instance of my failure. I'm just gonna let you see it. I was just watching TV, and then I had to yawn. I didn't think much of it though until Jarvis came in.
Alright, dipshit. Prepare for the consequences of your perpetual misery. Just slap down $36.99 on a 7.5-inch orange dildo. That your well-deserved punishment for looking like you just stubbed your toe on a rusty curb. My God, what a face. Oh, it's like a permanent frown at a love child with a bowl of wet, frizzy ramen. The moustache, don't even get me started. It's just there, like a furry, confused caterpillar trying to take over your upper lip.
Not only was he ruthless, but he just would not stop.
Life can be tough, but you're making a damn art form out of it. You sit there with that vacant stare and that tragic attempt at a smile, and it just screams, buy me something ridiculous. And who am I to deny your pathetic pleas? You probably think that 7.5 inches of plastic pleasure is a gift to yourself. Well, now you have something to match your miserable soul. At least you will have something to feel something. Ha! Enjoy your toy, you depressed, mustached, ramen-haired buffoon.
Well, I am now the proud owner of this.
Okay, obviously I should be able to not smile for a millisecond without getting punished. So I added a feature where I need to not smile for 5 seconds. And after this, things were actually going pretty well. I don't know if it was placebo, I don't know if it was excitement about this silly project, but I was feeling the endorphins. There was one thing I didn't account for though. My girlfriend and I were playing Stardew Valley together, and eventually I just forgot the camera was there and went up to get some water. My girlfriend was absolutely locked in. She was grinding. She didn't have time to smile. She didn't care about the endorphins. And so, this happened.
Listen up, you miserable git. Doldingus yodeling pickle who has just been added to your basket for a whopping $8.99. Hope you were prepared to lose some dough today, because you looked as thrilled as a goldfish in a puddle. Look at you, eh? Those eyes, like you've been crying for a week straight. That's why I bought that pickle. I mean, you couldn't crack a smile if your life depended on it, could you?
Alright, here's our punishment. Honestly, it's a lot smaller than I thought it'd be. It's exactly like they said, it's a pickle. I can't stop it, it just starts over. Okay, I'm back, and this time I have the camera set up behind you, making sure that I smile. We got the positive penis, who says that I may be a tiny penis, but I believe in you. Go do your thing. I thought I was gonna
you miserable git. I've got news for you, yeah. Bad news. Seems like your face, that
smile.
bloody awful thundercloud on your head, just triggered a bloody Amazon purchase.
Ah! We're back, and we have more packages. I've learned my lesson this time, and I am going to smile this whole way through. I guess I just gotta think happy thoughts. I don't know what's in here. I kind of have forgotten. Oh, wow, thank you. Oh, look at this, so nice. I get to be a minion. My wallet is starting to run thin. Oh! It's nothing. It's actually nothing. For the person who has everything, well, I am very grateful. I do have everything I need.
So what have I learned from all of this? First, my face is a traitor, Second, Jarvis really doesn't like my hair or my mustache. My bank account is lighter, but I'm now the owner of a 7.5-inch orange dildo, a yodeling pickle, a minion costume, a ball of nothing, and a mini penis. Well, 2 of those now. Honestly, this did make me more conscious about smiling. I did generally feel good when I was smiling, even if it was forced and even if my face started to hurt. But the parts that made me smile the most, I'm sure you guessed it, my time with my beautiful best friend here and my wonderful girlfriend and my wonderful friends. Like and subscribe.